Right now, while you're watching this video, something incredible is happening inside your body. Trillions of microscopic organisms are living, moving, and interacting within you every single second. In fact, there are so many of them that the number is almost impossible to imagine. And here's the strange part. Most people have absolutely no idea they even exist. For decades, scientists believed the human body was mostly made up of human cells. But modern research has revealed a much stranger picture of what we really are. Because your body isn't just a body, it's an entire ecosystem filled with life. And the center of this hidden world is located deep inside your digestive system. Scientists call this enormous community of organisms the human microbiome. It contains thousands of species, each performing different jobs inside your body every day. Some help digest food, others protect you from dangerous microbes and infections. They're constantly feeding, growing, communicating, and adapting to changes around them. In many ways, they're behaving more like a society than simple organisms. Each species has its own role, working together to maintain balance and stability. Without that balance, your body could quickly become a very different place. Imagine an invisible city containing trillions of residents living inside a single person. Now imagine that city never sleeps, not even for a single second. Researchers estimate there are roughly 38 trillion bacteria living inside adults today. That's a number so large it rivals the total number of human cells. But the truly shocking discovery isn't how many there are. It's what they do. The next part reveals something even stranger. Your gut may be talking directly to your brain. As unbelievable as it sounds, your gut and your brain are constantly exchanging information. This communication never stops. It continues every minute of every day of your life. Even while you sleep, signals are traveling back and forth between these two systems. The connection happens through a biological superhighway hidden deep within your body. Scientists call this pathway the vagus nerve, one of your body's longest nerves. It stretches from the brain down through multiple organs, including the digestive system. For years, researchers assumed the brain was always the one giving the orders. But recent discoveries suggest the conversation may be far more complicated than expected. Because some of the chemicals affecting your mood don't start in the brain. A surprising amount of them are actually produced inside the digestive tract. Take serotonin, for example, often called one of the body's feel-good chemicals. Most people assume serotonin is created mainly inside the brain. That's not entirely true. Scientists estimate that around 90% of serotonin is produced in the gut. Let that sink in for a moment. 90% comes from your digestive system. That discovery completely changed how researchers think about the relationship between gut and mind. Suddenly, the microbiome looked less like passengers and more like active participants. Researchers began investigating whether gut microbes could influence emotions and behavior. What they found opened an entirely new chapter in biological science. In animal studies, altering gut bacteria sometimes change how subjects behaved afterward. Certain changes appeared to affect stress responses, exploration, and social interactions. The results were so unexpected that many scientists were initially skeptical. After all, how could tiny microbes influence something as complex as behavior? Yet more studies continue pointing toward the same fascinating possibility. The gut wasn't simply connected to the brain, it was communicating with it. But what you're about to hear is even stranger. Some microbes may benefit from your cravings. And if microbes can influence signals, the implications become surprisingly profound. Think about the last time you suddenly craved something sweet late at night. Maybe it was chocolate, ice cream, or a snack you weren't planning to eat. Most of us assume cravings come entirely from our own thoughts and desires. But scientists are exploring whether the story might be more complicated than that. Different microbes thrive on different nutrients, just like different animals prefer different foods. Some flourish when you eat fiber-rich vegetables and plant-based foods every day. Others thrive when sugar and processed foods become a regular part of meals. Inside your gut, countless microbial populations are constantly competing for survival. Every meal shifts the balance, helping some species grow while others decline. And this is where the story becomes far more fascinating than expected. Researchers suspect microbes may influence the signals connected to appetite and reward. Not through thoughts or language, but through chemistry and biological communication. Tiny molecules released in the gut can affect pathways linked to food choices. That doesn't mean microbes completely control what you decide to eat. But they may help shape the environment where those decisions are made. Imagine billions of organisms all benefiting from specific foods reaching your stomach. Now imagine those organisms constantly competing to keep themselves alive and growing. Scientists sometimes describe the microbiome as a dynamic ecosystem rather than a structure. Like a rainforest, every species affects the balance of the entire system. When one group expands rapidly, the entire ecosystem can begin to change. The foods you eat today may influence which microbes dominate tomorrow. And those microbes may influence how your body responds in the future. It's a feedback loop happening silently inside you every single day. An invisible biological conversation that most people never realize is taking place. But the biggest surprise comes when that entire ecosystem suddenly disappears. Researchers suspect microbes may influence pathways related to appetite and reward. Let's imagine something impossible. Every microbe in your body disappears overnight. You wake up tomorrow morning looking exactly the same as you do today. At first, nothing seems different. Everything appears completely normal on the surface. But beneath that normal appearance, a biological crisis has already begun. Because your microbiome isn't just living inside you, it's working for you. For millions of years, humans and microbes evolved together as partners. Many of those partnerships became essential for survival long before modern civilization existed. Some microbes help break down compounds your body struggles to process alone. Others help produce nutrients and vitamins your health depends on every day. Without those microbial partners, important biological processes begin losing efficiency, and digestion is only one small piece of a much larger picture. Your immune system also relies on constant interaction with beneficial microbes. From the moment you're born, those microbes help train immune defenses. They teach the immune system what belongs and what should be attacked. In many ways, they're instructors working behind the scenes every day. Remove them completely, and the immune system loses important biological guidance. Researchers now believe microbiomes play a major role in maintaining immune balance. Without that balance, the body's defenses may become less effective over time. This realization forced scientists to rethink what a human being actually is. Maybe microbes aren't outsiders living inside us after all. Maybe they've been part of the system from the very beginning. A hidden biological partnership woven into nearly every stage of life. The more scientists discovered, the harder it became to separate us from them. And that led to one of the most fascinating ideas in biology. An idea that completely changes how we define the word human. Because what comes next isn't just biology, it's a completely different way of seeing yourself. That idea is called the Holobiont Theory, and it challenges everything we thought we knew. According to this view, humans are not isolated organisms living completely on their own. Instead, we are vast biological communities made from many forms of life. Your body contains human cells, microbial cells, and countless biological relationships between them. Together, they form a system far more complex than any individual component. In other words, you are not simply one organism. You're an ecosystem. An ecosystem where trillions of living things cooperate, compete, and coexist every day. And strangely enough, there's something else in nature that works the same way. Think about Earth itself, a planet filled with interconnected forms of life. Forests, oceans, animals, plants, fungi, and microbes all depend on one another. Remove enough pieces, and the entire system begins losing stability and balance. Your body operates on a surprisingly similar principle, just on a smaller scale. Which brings us to one final question that changes everything. We've spent this entire video asking what lives inside the human body. But maybe that's the wrong question to ask in the first place. Maybe the better question is whether those organisms are part of you. Because without them, many of the processes that sustain life simply wouldn't happen. So perhaps the truth is that you may create what we call. For most of human history, we believed we were individuals moving through the world alone. But science is revealing a far stranger reality. Inside every person exists an entire living ecosystem, a hidden world of trillions of organisms helping shape digestion, immunity, and even communication within the body. So the next time you think about who you are, remember this. You may be far less alone than you think, and that might be one of the most fascinating discoveries in modern science. If this changed the way you think about your own body, wait until you see what scientists recently discovered about sleep, memory, and the hidden systems controlling your brain. That's where we're going next. See you in the next video.